Agnetha Fältskog, the A in ABBA. Her crystal-clear voice became the very essence of pop perfection, defining a generation of music lovers across the world. But behind the shimmering lights, sequined costumes, and endless applause was a haunting reality. She was singing songs about eternal love even as her own marriage was falling apart in front of the world's eyes. What unfolded next stunned everyone. The heartbreak of her divorce became immortalized in music, transforming private pain into one of pop's most powerful stories. Born in 1950 in Jönköping, Sweden, Agnetha was a natural-born musician. She wrote her first song at 6 and by 17 was already a rising star in her home country. Everything changed in 1968 when she met Björn Ulvaeus, a gifted songwriter with whom she shared both creative fire and instant chemistry. Their connection was intense, both professionally and romantically. They married in 1971, becoming the emotional core of what would soon evolve into ABBA. Their partnership, fueled by ambition, passion, and music, was the magic that made them a phenomenon. But it was also what would later make their separation so painfully public. ABBA burst onto the global stage in 1974 after winning the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo. Overnight, they were everywhere. For nearly a decade, ABBA was unstoppable, the world's most beloved band, dominating charts and hearts alike. To fans, Agnetha and Björn were the perfect couple, but behind the curtain, the non-stop recording, constant travel, and unrelenting fame began to corrode their relationship. The very dream they built together was slowly suffocating them. By 1978, the cracks were impossible to ignore. Their marriage collapsed, and in 1979 they officially divorced, shocking fans around the world. But the show had to go on. Bound by contracts and global expectations, ABBA continued performing together. Agnetha and Björn had to stand side by side, singing love songs they no longer believed in, while privately enduring the emotional wreckage of their breakup. Every concert, every studio session was a reminder of what they'd lost. A performance steeped in quiet agony, disguised as pop perfection. The most gut-wrenching moment came in 1980 with the release of Super Trooper. Its lead single, The Winner Takes It All, was written by Björn about their divorce, and Agnetha was the one who had to sing it. The lyrics were brutally honest, asking, "But tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you?" It was more than just a song. It was a public confession of heartbreak, forcing her to relive her pain with every note. Millions heard it as art. For her, it was life bleeding into melody. Soon after, when the second couple, Frida and Benny, divorced, the band could no longer hold together. ABBA quietly dissolved in 1982. Exhausted and disillusioned, Agnetha withdrew from fame. The woman who had once stood in front of millions vanished from the spotlight, earning the nickname the Greta Garbo of pop for her reclusive nature. But her legacy remains untouchable. That angelic voice still echoes through time, carrying both joy and sorrow in perfect harmony. Agnetha Fältskog's story isn't just one of fame or heartbreak, it's one of endurance. She lived through one of the most public heartbreaks in music history and emerged with grace, proving that sometimes silence itself can be the most powerful triumph.